Welcome back to the Bricks. I'm your host, Ken Boyer, here for another quick Bricks update, broadcast from BPR Studios. Here to talk about something that I think is just brought shame upon not only sports, but just it really, I think, spotlights, what our country is as a whole. Major League Baseball, they just issued out suspensions to the 12 players, including Alex Rodriguez for the Yankees, and all of the players accepted, their suspensions except for Rodriguez because he's A-Rod. Appealed this decision, but suit up and play for the Yankees the same night. Right after being suspended by Major League Baseball, he's playing the same night. And it's like, so, like, what does that mean? Based on the law, and they're saying, oh, look at his, Rodriguez has a troubled relationship with the Yankees. I feel bad for the Yankees. They have no choice but to play Alex Rodriguez. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Every time that he suits up, he come there, people pay to see him. Whether it's Chicago he going to and they boo him, people throwing the balls at him, and whether or not they come there to see him, whether to throw hate or love his way. It's one way or the other, they come there to do that. He's the only one out of everyone, including Ryan Braun, that appeals this decision, because he's going to say, and I don't blame him. Honestly, I don't blame him on that. People are saying, oh, what a disgusting, selfish creature. What do you mean? As we speak, the New York Yankees are still benefiting from him right now. They're losing, but people are still showing up to see A-Rod. They're still able to maintain and keep people in those seats. People at the concession stands and things going on, they're still able to continue that based upon A-Rod being there. It's ridiculous. It's like, if that doesn't tell you that you need to start punishing the owners in these organizations, then I don't know what is. This is a joke. They want to go after the players and go after the clinics and the doctors and everyone there who's scraping the bottom of the barrel compared to what the owners and what these organizations are making, rather than going into the pockets of these owners. That's the only thing these people understand and respect in this country, in sports and anything in life, is money. You go in their pockets, they're going to listen. They'll make sure they clean it up. Oh, they'll make sure they clean it up. You telling me because of a players' union or because you can't go? What? The guy can be suspended and playing in the same day? Yankees don't suffer at all from this. Not even to the point of him having to sit out. They can't control that. You can sit him down. You mean that you let a guy come out and suit up right after he's been suspended? That's ridiculous. And you telling me you don't have any? Please, they don't have any control because they don't care. They're still making money. Find them. You have it in the NBA where a referee does something that the coach thinks is outrageous or whatever. You're fined for it. The coach is fined. Player is fined. The owner, Mark Cuban, is famous for it. You say something, you're fined. It's ridiculous. Now, I may give it to you and say, okay, maybe the Yankees didn't have knowledge, which I'm sure they do. Who do you think we are? We're not stupid. And you say, okay, once they figure out about it, the Major League Baseball has conducted its investigation and found these things to be true, and all these other players have, surrendered and say, okay, the gig is up. Yeah, we're caught. And multiple people point to the guy, Alex Rodriguez, as the one who introduces them to these things. And, okay, fine. You don't have knowledge. We suspended him now. Fine. He can appeal it all he wants as a player. Fine. You may have to pay him, but we will look at you in some integrity. We'll give you that integrity. You can play the integrity card then. We're sitting him down. We're not going to play you tonight. Tell me the manager, the organization, no one has the authority to do that. Stop it. It's a show is something for the media, something for the organization, it's something for everybody to benefit from this, or else there would be no stories. Now you have to start finding an organization. If this doesn't tell you that, then I don't know what will. They allow him to come and suit up like he's just bullying, taking over their organization. We can't control him. Oh my God, A-Rod's unstoppable. He just comes and grabs it, comes in our building, our facilities, suits up with our uniform on, represents us with all our knowledge. We can't do anything about it. He can go out there and play. We have no control over this. Man, stop it. No, I'm going in those pockets. I bet you'll see it then. That's the only thing that they understand in this country. I mean, it leads to a whole nother topic on the, amateur level. Amateur level in college. You have an incident with Johnny Manziel now. It's reported that he's been paid over, $7,500 for, an autograph signing, where he received a flat rate for. And other people benefited from him on a greater scale. All he received is somewhere $7,500. Even if he received somewhere from $7,500 to $10,000 for some rims. He's not allowed to make any money, receive any money from a multi-billion-dollar business of professional sports and maintaining a facade of being a college athlete when you never see him on campus. And he's at every sports game, every event, all these things. Man, get out of here. But it's something wrong for that. Desmond Howard now, he's being sued for using his own likeness. These guys aren't even able to sign their own signatures. We own you. Fine, all the arguments and stories about this being indentured servitude and modern day slavery, and they're taking advantage of these young boys. And people may have had some, okay, well, we wouldn't go that extreme. Now we do. Just like saying, okay, maybe we shouldn't blame the owners. Now we will. Now we're blaming you. You're literally telling me I can't use my own name, my own signature, my own face. You can line up and set me up for media days and practice and fan day to sign 1 million different autographs. You can bring your buddies, your rich donors and all these guys and say, oh yeah, come check out my property. My horse, he'll sign that shirt for you. He'll sign 10 jerseys for you. Helmets, hats, whatever. And your kids too. Put them out there. Here, you're going to sign all of those. Don't get a dime for it. He put it up in his, memorabilia collectible with the rest of his collectibles. And whenever he decides he needs any money, he can sell it. A Joe Schmo or one of your rich buddies can do it. But if this guy dares, somebody say, I want to buy you a slice of pizza or a meal or give you a couple dollars for this because I feel bad for it, or of course I won't leave you. I wouldn't even feel right. Even the slimy, schemy, dirty, snake oil salesmen, boosters, or whatever you like to call them, with no class and no integrity, violators, rule breakers of the highest degree. They're still able to realize I'm going to pay these kids something. They're not allowed to do that, but the NCAA and these universities and all these business professionals and all these clean-cut, white-collar people are able to literally sit here and enslave these kids. Now, this happens all the time to kids that come from, troubled backgrounds and stuff like that. And you say, okay, well, you should be happy just to, you should be thankful that we're even putting a spoon in your mouth. You should be thankful because we know where you came from. We pay your scholarship here. We'll pay for you to get in the game. We'll give you that piece of paper that's going to put you out there where you can receive some sort of respect. Even though you may not learn nothing here, but you'll get a degree. Or we'll give you 3 years in order for you to have that venue so you can be seen and do that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for you. But now you have someone who comes from a very wealthy family in Johnny Manziel. It's not even about the money. It's the fact is, who are you? You're going to tell me I can't use my own likeness, my own person? You're telling me what to do with my own person? and I do this for you a million times a day, you're ponying and showing me off everywhere. And this is someone you can't just say, oh, well, he's just another player. He's just a guy. It's about the uniform. Nobody even knew anything about Texas A&M. Please. Now they're bucking the University of Texas for the flagship school in the state. He's the Heisman Trophy winner. You can't say this is just some regular amateur student athlete. Get out of here. It's about the jerseys. They have it showing. You can go on NCAA.com. You can go there and you type in the names and find the people names on there. They remove it. We don't want you to know about that. Like we don't know. Please. Ooh, look, we caught them. Look, we know this. Stop insulting people's intelligence. We know what this is about. It's just how it goes in our world now when it goes to Wall Street. When the investors, when they're able to change money and change hands and sales and trade stocks. But you're not a credible investor. Just like them, you're not qualified to make any money for yourself, any real money. You're not qualified for that. You're even telling them they're not even qualified to sign their own signature. They're not even qualified to profit and be in business for themselves. You're not qualified for that. You're not qualified to make any money. You do this for the love of the game. We do it for billions, but you have to do it for the love of the game. Anything else is uncivilized. That's uncivilized. For you to have any money in your pocket and for us not to be eating, living rich, living good, making all the money, living high on the hog, anything other than that, it's uncivilized. It's against the law. It's unconstitutional. I refer you back to Title IX. Yes, we've established precedent, we've established all the rules, and we'll use all our slick talking and big words and all legal press. Please. That's all these people, that's all it's about. That's all it's about. They wouldn't have them in the college institution unless it's to perpetuate some type of farce that they're somehow going to school and going through the same. Yeah, right. Get real. This is amateur sport. Get real. You have somebody right there, the kid is able to make over $7,500, not even including all the other people who profited from it. That's a flat rate. So in order for him to make $7,500, at least he turned a small profit somewhere upwards of $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. But he's not worth anything. That's an amateur athlete. Get out of here, please. Tuition for a year isn't what he just made in that one day. Fine. And your only defense is that, okay, if we did decide to pay Johnny something, or if we did decide to pay Terrell Pryor or something, we would have to give money to other people. We have to share more. We don't want to share. If it was easy as just paying him, we would do that. But the fact that we would have to share their money with them, everyone else, we can't do it. No.